All right, well, this is Mr. Mendy. Mendy, can you say hi? Mendy is 8 years old and he is truly magical. We've nicknamed him Magical Mendy. Mendy is funny, cheeky. He has Angelman Syndrome. Angelman Syndrome is a rare genetic disorder.
What are some of the ways that Mendy brings magic either into your lives as a mum and dad, and then separately, what about the love and the magic that he brings to his siblings' lives?
Mendy might not have a physical voice, but from his action, the things that he does, he has a voice that's really loud, like the sound of silence. Like he tells us so much without even speaking. I think what Mendy's also taught us is everyone has a place. Everyone in every single human being in this world has a place, and sometimes we just need to look a little bit different. And Mendy also has really taught us what's really important is unconditional love and acceptance. So I think Mendy really is teaching my kids the importance of loving everyone, accepting everyone, and just like being aware of things. So I'm really blessed, and I think thanks to Mendy, right, Mr. Mans?
How does Mendy communicate with you, and how does he communicate with other people around him?
So I think, yeah, you see the way he looks at his mother, and he does look at people in different ways.
You know, people might not say things, but their actions, their body language, you know, speak volumes.
How can someone come when they see Mendy? What's an action they can take to sort of, in a safe way and a not offensive way, but approach you with curiosity and not with judgment?
So I think when you meet someone who's non-verbal or in a wheelchair or looks a bit different, just speak to them normally, number one. If they need to communicate with you in a different way, let them or their carer or their parent tell you that. Understanding and verbalizing is a completely different part of the brain. So just because you can't verbalize or communicate something, it doesn't mean you don't understand it. So if you are sincere and you come from a good place in your heart, people will realize it straight away. And you will make mistakes. Don't think that you're going to get it right. Think that you might make a mistake, but if you're sincere about it, the person will understand.
Tell me a bit about the community that surrounds Mendy and surrounds your family, and where Mendy has inspired you to actually go out there and make a difference in the broader community.
We really wanted Mendy to feel like he belongs and he's part of everyone. We never wanted to feel like we have these children and then we have Mendy. We just wanted to be a family. So I thought we have to make him known, and we have to educate people and create awareness.
You know, as soon as we could, we started to speak to our community about it. We didn't want them to feel shy. We noticed that as soon as we would speak about it, they were much more open to learn. Suddenly it brought people out of the woodworks that belonged to our shul but never really came to any events, or never really talked to us about their challenges, or would never feel comfortable. And we saw how well it worked. We said, hey, this is not just for our community, we're going to take this to the wider Melbourne community. And that's exactly what Menucha did.
What change still needs to happen? And where are you prioritizing the gaps now?
I think what needs to change is also, you're not being kind when you're being friendly with a child with special needs. All right? It's not like you're doing something extra amazing. It should just be a normal thing. And I think that's the biggest change that we need to see in society. And not that we're doing ourselves a favor, pat ourselves on the back, we're accessible. It should be a given that we're accessible. And it's not only about disability, it's about everyone.
How do you think about Mendy's future and the hopes that you have for him as he grows older?
And I guess, I don't know, we've never really discussed the future. We sort of take day by day. I guess the future for Mendy will be just to teach more and more people, and at every stage that he's at, and everything that we learn from him, we should pass on to others to learn as well.
Everyone's story is different. This is our story, this is the way we feel, and I think it's important to share because, you know, and spread awareness, because it's only going to help the good of everyone. And our goal is to make a better, more inclusive environment for him. And we thank Hashem for giving us this beautiful gift of Mendy, right, Mendy?